The New Catholic Picture Bible. The child Samuel. Hannah brings Samuel to Eli to set him apart for the service of the Lord. Elkanah and Hannah lived in the hill country north of Jerusalem. They had no children. Hannah went to pray to the Lord, "Give me a son, and I will pledge him to your service all the days of his life." This prayer was answered, for Hannah had a son, and called him Samuel, meaning asked of the Lord. As soon as he was old enough to leave his mother, she took her son and went to the house of the Lord. "This is the child the Lord has sent in answer to my prayer," she said to Eli the priest. "He is to be set apart for the service of God all the days of his life." So the child Samuel lived at the temple, helping Eli in priestly duties. And every year, when his family came to worship, his mother brought him a little coat which she had made for him. One night, after Eli had gone to bed, while the light was still burning in the temple, Samuel was lying awake. Suddenly he heard someone calling, "Samuel." The boy answered, "Here I am," and ran to Eli, saying, "Here I am, for you called me." "I did not call, my son," he said. "Go back to sleep." Samuel went and lay down, but a second time he heard the call, "Samuel." He jumped up and went to Eli, saying, "Here I am, for you called me." This happened 3 times. At last Eli saw that God had called the child, and he said to him, "Go, lie down, and if you hear the voice again, you shall say, 'Speak, Lord, for your servant is listening.'" Samuel went back to sleep. After a while he once more heard a voice calling him. He answered, "Speak, Lord, for your servant is listening." Then God told him that for their sins Eli and his sons would no longer be leaders of the children of Israel. Samuel was to take their place. The Israelites were badly defeated by the Philistines. The ark was captured, and Eli's sons were killed. By this time, Eli was an old man. When the sad news was brought back to him, he died of the shock. In this way, Samuel became the leader of God's people. After many evils had come upon them, the Philistines sent the ark back to the children of Israel. Samuel told the people to cast away the idols they had been serving, because they were the cause of their suffering. The people obeyed and promised to serve God as they should. This faithful service of God and the hope that they had in his promises brought the chosen people still closer together. They began to have power against the Philistines, and there was peace again. As judge, Samuel went each year to different cities to offer sacrifice and to govern the people.